Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now, folks? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 24. NASDAQ was flat. S&Ps were flat also. Gold contract. You're going to love this. Up 22.50. That bottom came in gold yesterday, folks. We're at $12.43.20. Silver up 65 cents, trading out at $19.71 an ounce. Platinum up 13 at $1,372 an ounce. Copper up 6.5 pennies at $3.23 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.10 at 97.16. Bonds, the 30-year off 30 ticks, 10-year off 13 ticks. King dollar, what a trip. King dollar didn't move, basically down 8 ticks at 80.61. Euro up 5 ticks, trading out at 135.94. And the yen off 27, trading at 102.24. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We get volatility in the market. You traded down to the price point of $17.79. Top pot was $17.99. We closed out at $17.93. You did $729 million versus the $769 of yesterday. And what you have, folks, is that you're going into the 20th, okay? So as we came into the 20th, we came in with juice. The 20th of November, I believe we had 624. Let me just check this again. So we did 720. Well, we did 756, and we're coming. Yeah. So watch this. So we did 756 million today. 769 yesterday. 2 high volume days on the way down. You're going into the swing point. The swing point at 622. You're going to be right back downtown again. Volatility is out here too. It's pretty wild. Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow? Dow got down to a price point today of 15,791. Broke the swing. Closed at 15,889, which got back inside the swing. Same situation there, though. Broke the swing, broke with volume. The 709 area, we got down to 15,791. That's 709 to 15,709. That is the lower range. We'll see that baby go after it. It's going to be interesting to see whether this doji that's set up, that's what you have out here all over the place. Is that going to be the halfway move down of the first move down? We'll see where that shakes out. NASDAQ Composite. Composite out here was flat. Composite is at 4039. And what you also had with that composite is that she had 1.87 billion shares, same as yesterday. That's an expansion with volume. You know, bottom line, you have a flat market in the composite. We're going to take a look at the SPY. What you'll see in the SPY is this. The SPY got down to a price point today of 178.35. We did 117 million shares. That's an expansion of volume on the way down. The swing point had 124. That was at 177.98. Bottom line, you got into the 178. We didn't hit the 177.98 yet. I suspect we're going to basically make another run for that little baby. The IWM, the small caps. What we have with the small caps, we just have the small caps out here. We did 37 million shares, another high volume day. The small caps, folks, are already inside the lower range. There's a lot of different ranges here, that's for sure, because we went up so high. But bottom line is that as soon as the IWM got back inside this 111.62, you got inside that range. Right now we're at a 111.48. It got as low as 110.37. What you'll see is that the small caps more than likely will be the first ones that are running down to the November 7th swing low. In this particular case, that's the 107 inside the small caps. Gold contract. Let's go take a look at gold. Okay, so what you had with gold is this. Gold, it's a trip, I'll tell you. as we were talking yesterday, and then if you heard Andy and I were on, there was divergence out here, but what you had is that you were coming into the 28th of June, you come into that low, you came in with dramatically lighter volume, it had all the characteristics. Bottom line, it did it. The low of the 28th was 1187.90. The high was 1231. All it had to do, folks, is get over the 1231, and it did with strength. Wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. And something you always want to keep in mind now, not only just that number, but it's easier after two separate bottoms at that number. That number, though, on a fundamental basis, is the number that's taken to get gold out of the ground. That's why that number is so important. So when you have the combination that you're coming into that number, you've come into that number with contracted volume, you've come into that number after a large downdraft, bottom line, technically, fundamentally, it's all there, and it basically came out in spades today. TYZ3, 10-year bond. Let's go take a look at the 10-year bond. So, 10-year bond out here today, we did 103,000 contracts. That's 1 point, yeah, I got to roll this baby over. Anyway, we can still do it with this one. It doesn't, what you're still doing here, you didn't break any basically lower levels. The 125.23 was the swing point of November 12th. Didn't break it. This little baby's still building strength for higher price. You know, you get a pullback going, you get it going, has lighter volume, has the characteristics that, hey, guess what? This little baby wants to go higher. 30-year right now we're at 130.24, and that swing point out there is the 130.14. What the 30-year did, folks, is this. It came right to the swing point, which is pretty amazing. Right to the tick, too, which is a mind blower, but right to the tick. And basically, you couldn't call it a real rejection yet. It's only 10 ticks over that, but intraday, it's a rejection right now. So we'll see where that little baby does shake out. King dollar. So what you have a king dollar is this, and this is where the divergence is going to be a trip. King dollar, flat market out here. She still looks like she wants to go higher. So, you know, we'll see how this take is, meaning the gold market versus the king dollar. You know, can both of them get higher at the same time? Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Inside the NDX 100. Now, the NDX 100, folks, is something that the Dow basically has gone south pretty good. The S&P did the same thing. The small caps certainly have. The NDX 100 is refusing to go down. So inside the NDX 100, what was pushing it up today, you had Nuance Technology, that was the leader out there. Yahoo is number 2, that was up $1.57. You had Facebook up $1.89, and you had Citrix up $1.84. Sears was the mover on the way down. That was down $4.63. You had Tesla, that was off $5.75. AMAT was down 51 cents. You had Clack off $1.73. If we go over to Amazon was flat out here today. Apple, which is still the kingbird inside the NDX 100, had wide price spread out here. It was pretty wild, actually, watching Apple trade. We traded up to the 569. We traded down to 560. We closed at the 565. Apple's going to have a real struggle here. And as we went through this yesterday, I'll just show you this again, what you're coming into. What Apple is coming into, folks, is the downdraft where it had the most amount of volume when this baby had come off of the 700 area. You had come off the 700 area in September of 2012, but it really didn't get big juice until it got down to the 590 area. You know, we've hit 569. It looks to me like the 569 to 594. 594 is the number. See, from 594, three separate weeks, the selling was absolutely incredible on the way down. We had Big Blue was down 34 cents. You had Oxy up 29 cents. ExxonMobil was up 28. We had overseas. This is what we had happen overseas today. FTSE was off 0.3%. You had the CAT in Paris off 0.5%. The DAX was down almost 1%. The DAX in Germany is taking some real heat here. You know, 2 days, pretty amazing. 2 days in Germany, you know, took back a month. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the markets, you had the Dow down 24. NASDAQ, S&Ps are flat. We're going to be right back.